Turn it to Atiba. But it would be par for course. I did, right?
Atiba, you missed it.
Right. I missed the first recording of the first day and missed the first session. Yeah. All right. Again,
Do it again.
I have not seen this yet.
Okay.
Okay. I have no idea what we're about to see.
Yeah, that is not as good.
Someone who's, hey, you're watching this, it's because you're someone we trust. A friend, a colleague, someone whose opinion in this industry actually means something to us. So we wanted you to hear this from us directly before anyone else. We built something. It's called TrueMD.
You know how it goes. You're good at what you do, word gets around, and suddenly docs who are newer to Region are coming to you. They're trying to build a cash practice around orthobiologics, and they want you to mentor them, and you want to help. These are good people, but you've already got a full plate. You can't take on someone else's practice built on top of running your own, so you give them a few tips and hope it sticks.
This happened today for me.
The problem is, a few tips don't build a practice. We've all watched talented physicians try orthobiologics.
You look cute.
Do it
That
without a
voice
real
is the
system,
best voice I've
and
had
quietly
on AI.
fail. Not because the medicine doesn't work. Because they had no infrastructure,
Huh?
no diagnostic certainty, no business engine, no marketing. Just a great clinician guessing.
Selected.
That's exactly why TrueMD exists.
Better than
It's a
ours.
complete system designed to help physicians grow with confidence instead of trying to piece everything together themselves. Three pillars. One integrated approach. Dr. Rigney leads the clinical side.
Accredited musculoskeletal ultrasound training. Real diagnostic certainty.
I like my
When a patient
Vanna.
asks, will this work for me? The answer comes off the screen, not from a hunch.
I
With
handle the
Blake,
practice build, the actual launch system, consultation scripting, case selection, the financial model, everything that turns a clinical skill into a real cash-based practice.
And I handle the marketing engine. AI powered, so leads get nurtured, admin gets handled, and the practice doesn't live or die on the doctor's hustle. Business, diagnostics, and marketing together. So the physician actually has certainty as they grow instead of gambling.
And here's the part we love most. It's not one rigid track. The program bends to the doctor. We can compress it if they want to move fast, stretch it out if they need to go slow. Wherever they are, we meet them there.
We also run live events. We just did one in Arizona, where we walk physicians through the entire blueprint in person. So there's more than one way in.
So here's all we're asking. Next time one of those docs comes to you wanting mentorship, you know they will. You don't have to find the bandwidth to carry it yourself. You don't have to turn them away. Just send them to us. There's a link below. That's it. You sending someone our way is the highest compliment we could get, and we don't take it lightly. We'll take good care of them, same way we take care of you. Thanks for being in our corner. Let's go grow this industry the right way.
I think that's the shit.
And that's pretty damn good.
So
I look a little bit more bitchy than usual, but that's okay.
well, I didn't see you at all. But
Okay.
the script was written on my way back from Walmart by Claude.
Okay. How was Walmart? Did you see the people in Walmart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you tell them hello?
Scottsdale Walmart's probably okay.
It's probably a nicer Walmart.
and we didn't have your voice last night at 11 p.m. We had nothing of you,
Okay.
and that's what they pulled together. Pretty darn good.
It's really good.
They did a good job.
It needs some cleaning. There's some things in there that,
Scolito.
Slight pronunciations. Yeah.
yeah. Well, pronunciations, and then there's some slight word choices that I want to change, and
Yeah.
we can
I
clean
would
up.
say it's 95% there, and
Yes.
if we sent it out right like that right now, it would probably be dang.
It looks great.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm about to do that too. So time.
Okay, so then. Question. I love question. Can you say it again?
No, it's already recording.
Okay, so the question is. Send them to us, and then what? Then what?
then what, from what perspective? From the referrer's perspective, what's their,
No, what's the journey of the patient that gets referred? So here's a real life example of something that happened today, right? I got an email from a doc. Hey, I'm looking at adding PRP to my practice. Do you know what centrifuge and kits I need? How do I get a really good ultrasound? The easy answer is like, oh, go get Apex and buy a Mindray, but that's not the right answer. The right answer is to plug them into the ecosystem, right? And so the question is what does that ecosystem look like? How do we screen them? How do we get them plugged in? How do we get them engaged? Top of funnel.
okay, but that's not for the video,
That's not for the
That's
video.
post video.
That the video, check the box. Yes, I love it.
So I think the reality,
My perspective is coming from two phases. I'm now the customer, the consumer of this video, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Okay, great. I'm just gonna send everyone to truemd.institute. Great. But I want to know what this person is. Like, I'm happy to send them because I'm not it. But I want to also know what this other doctor's experience is going to be
so
so that
you,
I can say, hey, just go to the website. You're going to get a video, you're going to get a quiz, and they're going to get you all set as to what you need. And that's part of that important referral process, whether we're saying, hey, go get your community referral partners, or we're doing this ourselves, right? But when you go get your community referral partners, the community referral partners want to send them to you, but want to preface it,
you're
sell
on the
it,
pre-frame.
reframe it as to what to expect. So we now need to provide the referring physicians a pre-frame of what's going to happen. But we haven't built that yet, so it's a little tricky. And maybe in your mind you have, but I don't see, there's not a top of funnel. There's not a, here's how you enter our ecosystem. This is what is going to happen. Because what we have is a high ticket item only. We don't have any low ticket items.
It's not true.
Okay.
We just have to, we've not structured it well. Let me think about that though. I'm gonna do what he just did.
What's our
Timeline and agenda.
agenda?
We ended 11.
Okay, great.
So please enjoy this music while I'm home.
Echo.
Oh, y'all can start this conversation when I come back. Follow up for our people.
Yeah. So my question
Follow up.
was, yeah, so we got 2 deposits yesterday from John and Alex,
Yeah.
and they're paying in full, right?
Yeah.
So what's the follow-up process for that?
What did Jenny communicate to them?
That's my,
Why did we get just a deposit and not full payment?
Alex's conversation was with Atiba and I.
Okay.
He said, I want to pay in full. I need to move some money around.
Okay.
Can I do it this week?
Yes.
Atiba said, yes.
Yeah.
Can I ask you one thing?
Yeah.
Can you give us 5,000 deposit today
Okay.
while you do that?
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
John, I don't know. I think we need to get that communication.
Okay. So
That's with Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah.
So then ideally the follow-up would come from our team. I don't know if that's a Jenny thing. Is that part of her wraparound services where Jenny follows up with everybody?
That's what made me
Could
bring,
be.
that's what made me bring this up, right?
Yeah.
He initiated it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just send this text.
All right, y'all figured it out? Great,
Yeah.
next topic.
What we did find out is that Alex did a 5K deposit, John, we don't know what he did, and Jenny,
I think they each deposited 5K. I think.
I think John was paying in full, but his credit card wouldn't like,
Take that much.
well, yeah, so they did a couple of payments.
We need to know what that looks like.
I know, so Jenny, and then the question is that the Jenny wraparound services? Cause she knows what happened, I do not.
So, are you asking Jenny?
I am not,
Okay, so I'm pulling up and asking Jenny.
okay.
Is the other challenge that I realized yesterday with doing the deposits the way we did is everything that Muhammad built, which is the right thing, in GHL is tied into the pipeline, right? And then they get the automations and the emails and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
But with what Jenny did, none of that happened. It bypassed and circumvented all of that.
So then we just need to move them over into that pipeline
So we need to,
manually,
right.
okay?
So that also needs to be figured out there.
And then the final piece is we gotta figure out the math. Doctors care about math being right, the mathing, and the math didn't math.
And what part?
Did you see Ed and
Yeah.
Ed
Oh,
and
yes, that's how I'm doing some
Ed
math.
and Ted, and they're like, that's not right, that doesn't make sense.
What doesn't?
I think what they were saying that doesn't make sense is not realizing that if you paid monthly, it was actually more. So it's 60,
Oh,
but if you're
16 months.
if you did the math on it, I think it came out higher than 60.
It should,
Right, but that's not the math that they were trying to do.
it's
And-
actually not. So 3,500 times 16 plus 4,500 is 60.5,
So 60.
No.
right?
And so
Round the car.
if you're gonna argue over $500 on a 60K bill, then we have other issues.
For next time, I want the math perfectly.
Yeah.
Right?
But it should be more than 60.
It should.
It should be closer to 64.
I said 16 months and it was supposed to be 18 months.
Yeah, some
Because if you,
I think we did say that. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
we said 18 and then somewhere recently it was 16 and then 16 kind of stuff.
because 18 is.
Well, if it was 18, we
67.
really would have got that math wrong. So I guess.
Okay, so the program is 45 plus 35 for 18 months moving forward.
Yeah,
45 plus 35 for 18 months moving forward. Okay,
and that is 67.5.
67.5,
Yeah,
right? Or 3 payments for 60, or 3 payments of 20 for 60, or paying full. At 54,
but then we gave them another 5K.
which we have to be prepared to consider next time. Because you're right, that was
Audible.
an unexpected audible that we had to call in that moment.
Yeah,
Of do we credit? And
For John, we did.
mhm.
and for your guy, for Alex,
Did we technically though?
technically, yes. Because
Yeah, he's fine for 54, which was what was on the workbook.
Someone said 49.
yeah, and when
How do we do that?
the invoice got sent to Jenny, I mean, when Jenny sent the invoice, he came back to clarify. I didn't hear the whole
I
conversation.
didn't. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that either.
Yes,
Okay.
okay, now.
Okay,
Okay.
Now, let's be clear about where we are right now. We made deals this time because of the situation we're in. financially,
Of
Yeah, that's
course.
not happening again. No.
right?
Yeah.
And so we need to be on the same page moving forward about, do we, I think that
So
this,
if
the
we-
discount off the door is a really nice one. It's a really great one.
Well, we raised the price and just budget that in.
Thank you.
Tell me more.
So you pay, it's
We'll take our own advice.
it's 3 payments of 20, which is 60, or it's 60 today minus your door.
Yeah.
55.
Mhm. Get ahead of those questions.
Yeah,
I like that. So we just gotta change
the language.
the language.
Mhm.
It's just a positioning thing.
So it's
It makes extra
pencil,
1,000. It makes us an extra 1,000.
like that. How do you position that though? Say pay in full is 55, which includes money off the door, right?
So,
But that's not exactly like,
no, we position it differently.
yeah,
We position it as, we have to do a little bit more math there. Because we position it as if you do it today, everyone gets the door for free. No matter which one you choose.
Mhm.
so we just gotta add,
And we just gotta play with the numbers.
some bitches.
Hi, excuse me, do you work here?
Yes,
Do you know if we could, this music turned off? Is that possible? Thank you. Appreciate you.
that probably goes better
Yeah.
Only on Mondays. But today's Monday, so. Tomorrow you've been perfect. Come back.
Okay,
Okay, so maybe we gotta play with that math some more.
yeah.
Or we just gotta play with the positioning some more.
Mhm. What if you just say 65? Minus 5 is 60, or,
We gotta play with the math some more.
yes,
And we should just put the whole situation into Claude and let
Yes.
Claude
Yeah.
do the
Great.
math.
do Claude, math it out,
Right.
Mhm.
great,
It's not worth our time.
Nope.
The concept unchanged though.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, next,
Um. Okay, we have people to follow up with.
yes,
The thing that we did not do well was set follow-ups.
Mhm.
correct.
And so for next time, we need to have a mechanism. No one leaves without payment or follow-up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't wanna pay, you gotta have you gotta have follow-up, set a follow-up meeting, which means we've gotta set aside those times
Beforehand.
beforehand.
And maybe we even look at it completely differently. And it's not a this or this. Everyone has a follow-up meeting.
And that was
Period.
what I was gonna say, that's what I've done for my programs, and it works
Yes.
great,
You do that.
right? And so everybody gets a follow-up, no matter what, it depends on what style, right? Is it a sales call or is it an onboarding call?
Yes,
Everybody gets one.
yes. Guppreet is yours.
Congratulations.
That only leaves us with 2 to follow up with. I mean, I don't, yes, we have to follow up with Jaffe, but that's not,
Yes,
that's just a,
that's just perfunctory, like, hey, let me take your credit card.
Yeah.
Which one did you decide?
right.
Yeah,
And so that just leaves Carissa
yeah,
and Ama.
Mhm.
yeah. You said Chris is in.
She's adjusted a little bit.
So her excuse was she just had a massive outlay of stuff.
Right. And my recommendation, I was like, because we had already been talking like pricing, and I was like, you know, you haven't raised your prices for 4 years. I mean, give yourself a raise, take the pressure, the financial pressure off,
Yeah.
just raise your prices. They're way too low. I was like, and actually, if you raise your prices on Monday,
Right.
you could not only give yourself a raise, but also afford to get into our community and our help and allow us to walk you through
Yes.
this day by day. And her concern was, well, I want to do it right. And I want to put all of my effort and energy into doing it right. And I don't have the bandwidth to do it right now.
So her tipping point is community.
Yeah, she feels alone.
And she would buy this just for the community.
And that's what I told her. I said, you don't have to do it right. You just have to start. Like, just come.
So no.
Yeah.
So we told them we would create the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
We need to do that. We need to get conversation going in there.
Yeah.
It's going to help her
Yeah.
feel the continued love. Right. I dropped her in mine.
Who's gonna create the WhatsApp group? Thought I tasked Jenny with it, but I don't know if she did that.
No, she did. She didn't include us.
I know.
Yeah.
So we need to just,
It's undone.
are you texting her?
Okay.
Or are you doing something?
Oh, no.
Hey, I was like, oh, sweet, Colin's sending her a WhatsApp.
I
Hey,
can't ask her.
Where's our WhatsApp group? Because everybody responded really, really positively to continue the connection.
Yeah. So I'll take it.
You'll take it? Great.
You're gonna ask about the WhatsApp?
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna ask her about it. Jenny doesn't need to be involved in this.
Great. Okay.
Um,
Tiba's doing it. I'm tasking you with doing it, okay, Tiba?
because I'm working on the thing that you tasked me to do.
Okay, fine, go. Who's doing follow-ups?
Well, that's what we're doing right now. So, Carissa wants community.
Yeah.
Carissa took very well to co-work yesterday. Her video recording and note-taking was epic,
Yeah.
right? So we'll focus on getting her into the web class and that keep her
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
and talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
When's your next web class?
Seriously? I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
What?
I don't know. I don't keep track of that. I usually find out the day of the web class that I have a web class.
Okay, so
It's on the calendar though.
I understand. This is also personal. Because what if I wanted to come to your web class? Or what if I wanted to tell somebody else to come to your web class? I don't know when it is.
I don't either.
Okay, well then nobody's fucking coming, including me.
Yeah.
Because us doctors need to plan ahead.
I know. It's in the group. They talk about it. I don't keep track. I can find out for you though.
You do what WhatsApp group, please. I'll look in the community and try to suss out when the next web class is.
It's this month sometime.
Oh, that's such better situation. So Atiba,
Yeah.
you dropped a workshop medical marketing roadmap. And then Matt Close says this link is for last week. Do you have another? It is. That will get you the replay of last week's. We are currently just scanning up the website for just replays for the May dates. Okay, so I went to the link and paid, and it sends me an email to Zoom, but I don't see how I can watch the replay. It's just a Zoom link that isn't currently happening. That's a cluster. Okay.
20. Oh, look, I'm meeting with Ariana.
When? The 23rd.
Yeah, so it's actually that same day. June 23rd at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific. After all that. I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's my CIR. That's why I can never come. But if I sign up for the web class, then I get the replay.
Always. And I mean,
Well, I know, but
check this out, Tyler. Mm-hmm.
You have yet to be surprised with the surprise we talked about the other day.
okay. Every day is surprising with you.
Yeah, this
Every-
one's interesting.
Every day is surprising with me.
With all y'all.
Read just that line.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Now, my only challenge is setting up like the WhatsApp business is just a pain in the tail. It just takes a long time. And if I actually had that set up, I probably could just go create the group form and put everybody in it.
That was my next question.
Why haven't you done that?
It's just a pain in the tail and it takes a lot of time. And if I can get something done right now, and I got to think about it over multiple days, it usually doesn't get done.
I hear
You know.
Okay.
So, I'm taking an aside. I'm pulling out Ariana. Taking an aside. Welcome to Athena.
What is this?
So, I don't fully have hours ready to demo for you. Yeah, it's actually it's ready. I just haven't tested it at all. Athena is I like to think of her as an AI nervous system that I've built that gets attached to your brain.
Okay.
And so she can learn our 3 brains for True MD and then attach to it and act like our nervous system and do stuff like this.
Okay.
Right?
I like that.
And it's just, hey, I need this. Yesterday, I was talking to Ed at dinner, right? We were talking a little bit, I didn't tell him too much, right? And I had this idea because he's writing a book and he's looking for publishers, right? And I was like, I wonder what she would do with that. And so I just went, so if I had somebody who was writing a book and looking for publishers, what would you do? I said, well, I would go in and I'd find all of the people that you know that are publishers that would be a good referral for them based on what they're doing, and I'll get that back to you. We're like, yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do.
Good.
So this is mine, and she is tied into every single project that I work on.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Even the small stuff.
Okay.
Right? And so she is both a master project planner and thinking partner together.
Nice.
And so what she does is if I come in and I give a new project, hey, I got this project we need to work on. Great. She'll go off and work on the project plan.
Okay.
Okay. Then I can just come and say, what do I need to do today? And she goes across everything to figure out priority
Okay.
and what needs to be done.
Okay. Great.
Okay. And just so I can just take all of that
Mental load off. Yeah. That would be helpful.
all out. Right.
Yeah.
And so she knows everything.
Okay.
Okay. I've also taught her all of my principles, all of my frameworks, right?
Okay.
All of that stuff. So as she's thinking, that's why she's like a nervous system attached to my brain. Because as she's thinking, she's learning more and more and more to think the way I do and the way I process things,
Okay.
and then give stuff back to me in that way. And now, so now you'll understand the question I was asking yesterday when I said it was just an odd question. So I've now tied her into my Slack,
Okay.
right? And so, um, like Leica wrote me a proposal for that we sent to Joe, right? So here's a proposal for Dr. Joe, and then we go back and forth, and me and Athena are having a conversation about the proposal, right? And what she does here is this was given to her here in Slack, but then she takes all of that and synthesizes it all here and understands the project plan, understands the follow-up plan, understands what we're building, and then is able to make connections between things.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I-
She's,
I could use that.
and so last night I finished the TrueMD version,
Okay.
but I haven't tested it.
Okay.
Right. And in not testing it, I also realized I don't know how to give y'all easy access to it
Yeah.
because it was going to be through WhatsApp. And then I realized, crap, WhatsApp's going to take like a week.
Mm.
Right. Because Meta.
Mhm.
Is Meta?
Yeah. You get WhatsApp's owned by Meta.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yes. Meta owns Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp.
That's terrifying. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And so, yeah, it's just a long process to get verified. I got to go get a new phone number.
Or enterprise level. What's that? That's what you're talking about, right?
Right. And so I just couldn't get that done at midnight last night.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
It's fair, right?
I know, I was asleep at midnight last night.
I wasn't.
You don't sleep very much. Do you?
No.
You know that's not good for you, right?
Maybe I was a doctor in the past life.
It's still not good for you.
I know it's not good.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
Squirrels running. Rampant. You got a whole gaggle of them. Rabid squirrels.
But this has helped because I can get this stuff out.
Yeah. And just know that it's working
Yeah.
overnight. Like, hey, just work on all this shit so I can go to bed.
Yeah.
And not just that, but like at least for me, and I'm assuming for y'all too,
Yeah.
just in a different way.
Yes.
I do a lot of research
Yeah.
on stuff. I'm all constantly reading, watching videos, learning, and it's great. But then, where's that video on that thing from 6 weeks ago?
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
And I just give it to her, and she goes and watches it, and she catalogs it. And anytime I'm talking about something that's related to that video, she says, "Oh yeah, don't forget, there was this video we watched."
Now, when you said, so I had a thought this morning, weird,
Surprise.
I know, about watching videos for content and understanding. So I had a Zoom call with Jim, and he did this whole like sales proposal on the other business he made so that it would feel good, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I want that. I want to do that for my business. I want to see you and I want to raise you.
It's easy.
So then that video goes into Plug Cowork, yeah? And said, look at this, take the structure, create this, a reciprocal mirror presentation for Joint Vitality and make it work for me. Okay, I can do that, right? Yeah. I need Cloud Cowork to make it work better for me.
So
I did import my memory.
good
I think the next step is to figure out how to import my
project.
project
I'll send.
from to start that project, my expansion.
I'll send you the document.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy.
For you, easy for you. I couldn't even download some shit.
No, what I'm saying is it's easy for me to send you the document.
Great. Hey, Elena, send Ariana the
Yeah.
document.
Yes. Right. But yeah,
Oh, I feel like I'm too far behind to catch up right now.
so the reason I'm recording
Yeah,
the Zoom,
Yeah.
one, we need to record it,
yeah,
but two, it's in there as the TrueMD Launchpad follow-up with Ariana and Colin.
yeah,
She knows I'm in the meeting because it's my meeting.
yeah.
She's gonna go grab that when it's done, transcribe it, figure out everything and everything we've talked about,
Yeah,
start cataloging,
okay,
and she's gonna remember it all.
great. Thank God somebody does.
So, yeah, it's I wasn't sure I could actually pull this off, but it all just started coming.
It worked. So you built a nervous system, not just a brain, but a nervous system.
Because it's one thing to just have the brain, which is good, but with the nervous system takes it to that next level of, can I actually do real stuff?
Yeah,
Just not know stuff.
yeah, the doer, not the knower.
How does it continually learn,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So, and then like with this, how do you conversate, which is something I can't do on WhatsApp. You can't have conversations. There's no two-way conversations. You can only do that on Slack.
Are you stepping aside to, oh,
I figured I'd not be in there
I feel like that's
direct
okay.
line of sight, yeah.
Shooting,
It's better
shooting
better like
rockets,
You're not in her direct line.
but you're shooting shit at Atiba.
I'm oblique, all right.
Okay. So I got the list here. I'll get the group created, probably on the plane.
Okay,
And start sending that out. Okay. Next thing. So I'm going to ask this question, and this question does not need discussion unless we disagree. Okay. And so it's a yes or a no, pretty much, right? So clearly we hired someone to help us run this event. Okay. And so the question is, yes, do we keep them for another time, or no, do we move on? If we're all in consensus, either way, there's no discussion. There's only discussion if one of us disagrees. So, I guess the yes, do we keep this individual, this company for the next one? Anyone saying yes?
I think I know your answer.
I already know your answer.
Was the phrasing of my question?
No.
No, it was the attitude for the last 3 days.
I'm not really good at hiding.
So then I think I don't see significant value in keeping.
So you're a no.
I don't know.
I'm in agreement.
Okay, let's move on. All right.
And here's the thing. Is I think all the things that both like Shay and Jenny bring to the table can be automated.
Okay.
I think we need a human element to it.
There is value,
For me, it was the energy.
the lack of.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's then talk about what do we need in that role, in that position, moving from here backwards. And so for me, at least, in the post of the event is there should be, okay, here's the next step plan for everyone that was here. You should have been on top of that and had that laid out. Okay. during the event, like, you're running the show.
Yeah. That look and feel is not good,
No.
not helpful. And here's the difference. I want shit taken care of ahead of time. With all the transitions, with all the timing. I don't want to be like, hey, how we doing? No, I want you to be like, you have 5 minutes. This is the next step. You have a break here. You do this. Here's the water. Here's this. Do that. Here's that. Next steps. Instead of like, hey, what do you want me to do?
There was once where we got a time block. Like, you've got X amount of time left, which was yesterday.
You know,
And he was wrong.
And it was wrong. And so, yes, I want you to own the day of event and understand that, yes, we are the quote unquote talent on stage. Yes, we are the owners. However, this is your show.
beyond.
This is your show, right?
Did we cut her out on purpose? Like, did we short sheet her?
I think there's some ownership on our ends, like even leading up to it, like.
Where, what part?
Set our standards for it.
What part
maybe.
do we have to play in this?
I felt like we had to give her permission to do shit. Just even like months, like leading up to this, like in March and April. And I'm not saying that's,
What do you mean? We didn't give permission fast enough?
no,
Or
no, I think
you're
that,
annoyed because there was always like, hey, can I do this?
yes,
Instead of like, hey, this
Yes.
is what needs to be done. Do you approve?
yes. Yeah, and I felt like that improved once that bridge was crossed. However, on our end, I think we could have fleshed that far in advance better.
Which was a conversation you and I had, and you did bring that up, which then led to a conversation with her, which things did improve after. And you're here for production, like,
It's your brand. Right?
And so the thing for me is, in that role, I'm looking for a leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm confused, like what she actually does.
So
She does this at a much larger scale.
Okay.
How does she do it at a much
So-
larger scale?
I don't want to devolve too much into
Yeah.
just but her and keep it. But here's
Actually, the
so
job.
here's my challenge is the reason I brought her to the table is because every interaction I've had with her, she has been 100% in control.
Yeah.
And 100% in that place where, as I said when I brought her, if Jenny comes and says, I'm doing an event, I'm like, just sign me up.
Yeah.
Because every single time as a speaker, she has been there, she's been on top of things, she's made sure we were taken care of, and everything was on point and organized to the T. Almost annoyingly, like there was.
So how did it come so far off from that?
There is a fundamental difference between virtual and in person. And
But she does in-person events as well. So I
not
don't
that
know.
we've ever seen. So we don't know what,
Yeah.
I know you will see, but right.
Right.
And so our former Shay, right, I knew was better at in person than virtual. I would never use Shay for virtual.
Yeah.
My skepticism coming into this relationship was, I know you virtually, and I know you've done 300 plus virtually. I don't know what you do in person, but then she came with the credential, oh, I do this event, which is in your field, in person.
Yeah.
But we don't know what that event actually looks like.
Yeah.
Right. We trusted that it was transference.
Yeah.
Right. And also, unfortunately, I think if anyone ever says to me, run your event and I'm going to bring my family member in, that's a hard no.
Yeah.
more like a vacation,
Mhm.
It would appear that way.
like a little honeymoon.
It would appear that way.
All right. So yeah, it was just a matter of I need you to be more now where they were in control. We didn't have any issue on the F&B side.
No.
That was on time, on point. And I don't know if
Room.
that,
Room.
Yeah.
vibes,
Logistics,
logistics.
that was sorted,
yes.
almost annoyingly so. And that's okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what we want,
That's good.
right? And maybe it's that is a remnant of the other problem that we saw, which was up front. My conversation was, hey, we need someone who can really come in and own the ticket map.
Mhm.
And oh yeah, I can do that. And that's not her skill set. It isn't.
Mhm.
And it's not my skill set either.
No, none of us.
Shay probably is good at that, yeah,
Shay's very good at that.
right. That's what I was expecting. I think.
Um, and so it leads me to an interesting question as we look at doing this in the future.
Yeah.
Being in the event industry for a long time, wedding event industry for a long time, I fully know and understand that there are two types of event coordinators.
Yeah.
They're the ones who get you to the day, and they're day of event coordinators. And they're very different skill sets.
Mhm.
And that might be the truth here too.
I wonder, I feel like we probably need somebody, right?
Definitely.
I wonder how that looks.
Liz could have done what they did this weekend, fucking so much better. Just hospitality wise,
Yeah.
she can look at the schedule and watch the clock and keep you posted
Like day of.
day of.
So that's.
So we have somebody
yeah.
who does the lead up and then brings
Which
somebody like
actually
her.
would be really great because then she'll also know the clientele. She'll,
Exactly. There's
Okay.
continuity.
yeah, which actually would be great.
It's a thought.
It's a great thought.
She does ours when we have our monthlies here in the valley.
It's a great thought.
Ticket map is different.
The ticket map is different.
That's got to be somebody else. Yeah.
How do you feel about Shay? I mean, so that this is the thing, we always mix business with pleasure, right? Because you know these people
So
from a different experience.
after she has not talked to me since your event.
She reached out to me and I kind of went,
Which
And the one I hear,
February.
no,
It was February. No, it was August.
yeah,
Yeah,
where Kiak was there.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
She's not talked to me since. And it was interesting because Marcy that works with Shay, I reached out to Marcy and her response was, what do you want? She's like, really? So I don't know.
Yeah, Shay reached out to me. Actually, Shay reached out to me with a very strange request. I was like,
Now, the last time I talked to Shay, she was trying to figure out how to get out of event planning.
Right.
Now, again, over a year ago, who knows?
Yeah. Hey, hope all's well with you and you're enjoying the beautiful weather here in California. I have a random question for you. I know you've used AI in the past, but have you started using and installing any AI employees yet on either side of your business? The reason I ask is I will be attending a training led by my friend Callan. And I feel it is something all my clients, past and present, deserve to take a look at to help streamline systems and efficiency.
Yeah, that's a affiliate marketing.
I know, it got me thinking that if I'm so passionate about it, instead of just telling you about it, I actually wanted to buy you a VIP ticket. Their early bird pricing goes up this week.
Hmm.
So if you're interested in buying, I would love to buy, interested in attending, I'd love to buy your ticket, take a look.
Yeah, that's
I know, but that's the
left field.
outreach,
Mhm.
left field.
She ain't sent it to me.
And then she um
Okay, so
Yeah.
Shay's not it.
yeah, I don't think she's in that space to be able to do that well for us.
Yeah. So moving forward,
We've identified that we need somebody.
and
Great.
and the other thing that we're identifying is there are really 3 areas.
Yeah,
So there's a day of, there's the event logistics leading up to,
yeah,
and then there's the actual filling of the event and the event funnel.
yeah, and
Right.
follow up.
3 distinct things. Now, can one person play multiple? Possibly. Right? But that's what we need. I agree with you that a lot of the upfront, like planning logistics, can be done with Athena can email and get proposals and evaluate proposals and not miss that you can't change your room block.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I think that can be done.
Mhm.
You can automate a lot of that. Even if we had a human oversee, well, we would have a human oversee it, but we could make that simple.
And somebody's got it in the ticket funnel and sales.
Yes. Yes.
Is that a thing? People just
Absolutely.
do that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, so next weekend I'll be with my group of marketers who most of us do high ticket sales virtually or in person.
Mhm.
So they all have people who do these things,
Okay.
right?
I suspect we are in the market for a hybrid situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe we use Liz for day of. So next piece is we're gonna do a virtual in between before the next live, yeah?
We can do multiple virtuals.
Two?
So, okay. The reality.
Close on this, that we're not moving forward, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And we know we need and want, we
Yes.
just gotta go look for it.
Yes.
Okay,
Um,
next piece,
so
between now and then,
here's reality. As we look at building a campaign-driven enterprise,
okay,
is we need something every single month.
Okay.
12 times a year.
Okay.
Okay, now that can change what that looks like,
yeah,
right? And it can be a bunch of different things. And it doesn't have to even be all 3 of us, right? Once a month, we could do a massive email campaign push as the thing this month. Okay, so it doesn't actually have to be physical work
good, because physical work is,
at a premium,
yeah,
right? Likewise, it could be that, like I do my workshop once a month. And so this quarter, I'm dedicating this workshop more to TrueMD than anything else in terms of trying to who we're driving in and what the outcomes are,
yeah,
right? So there are tons of ways that we get to the 12. It doesn't require creating new stuff,
great.
right?
Yeah, I mean, we all have stuff.
Correct. Now,
So what, basically, each of us needs to give like a quarterly thing,
yes.
basically, once a quarter.
Once a quarter, we need to do a thing. And yes, once a quarter, a thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
That covers
All of it.
a year.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
And technically, it really only needs to be two of us per quarter. And so if one of us is overly busy, this
Prepared. One of us is tired.
right?
It's not even 11 o'clock.
I mean,
I know.
so I've rejiggered my whole funnel to be able to
That you're using that word.
the Ariana runoff.
So good.
To be able to fit both TrueMD and MMR in as part of the roadmap coming out of the workshop. So I'm doing 12 of those a year.
Okay.
Period.
Similar to my quiz that pushes them to either, my 3 products.
Mhm.
And if they hit the qualification, it's always true MD. Yeah. Similar, I'd love to see like how you do that.
Well, I haven't done it yet.
Right, okay, well, when you do it, I'd love to see it.
I just rejiggered it this weekend.
Okay, good.
Yeah. While y'all on stage, that's what I was working on.
So what I was doing, nothing.
Okay.
I'm pretty
So-
sure that's not true, but it feels like it.
Speaking of which is going to feel like a squirrel, but it's not. Squirrely. I am going to drop a link into the chat, Ariana.
Which chat? Okay.
Okay. So tying all the things that we've kind of talked about today together a bit, all the things, not tying, is the co-work plugin suite that I built. Okay. And so I've just sent you that. There's also a user guide.
Help me. I don't have WhatsApp on my computer. Therefore, every time you send me a WhatsApp, it's only on my phone.
Yeah.
Is there a way that
Yeah,
can
you just
live
gotta-
on my
You just
computer?
gotta download it.
Okay.
No.
It's called the App Store. No.
I don't know where that is.
So just
You
go
would
to
think-
whatsapp.com. So as I mentioned to you guys, I don't remember what day that was that we were talking now. But yeah, so I have rejiggered the way we do the web class and the workshop to sell this plugin bundle on the back end of it, which gets you started, and gets you moving and gets a conversation going. And so it's designed that you buy the plugin bundle and then you schedule a success call with us to help you install it all, which is our
This is being sold by you,
to doctors
random doctors
and targeted random doctors.
who are true MD candidates.
Yes. Yes. So we're doing cold outreach
Okay,
to doctors,
okay.
right? And so we're casting a wide net of people who should be MMR TrueMD candidates to get them to the web class, to the workshop, selling the plugin bundle.
I'm so confused.
So where are you confused?
So they're true MD candidates.
They're MMR and or TrueMD candidates.
Okay. So they're Amons.
Correct.
Okay. And you say, hey, cool, you want this thing? How do they know they need this thing?
Okay. So
Says I need access.
oh. Um bear with me. All right, you should be good now. Okay, so let me slow it down for you. Okay.
Okay.
Right now, we have a list of 10,000 doctors. We don't know any of them.
That you purchased, okay.
Okay. We are creating email campaigns and outreach campaigns to those doctors to invite them to a free web class to learn about AI employees.
Okay,
They get there and we teach them some stuff, and we then move them to the next step, which is purchasing the workshop, low ticket item,
3-hour workshop, $295.
right?
Okay,
You show up to the workshop, and at the workshop, we're actually going to walk you through creating your brain. Okay. And how your brain then transfers into all of your AI employees. We're going to razzle dazzle them in the workshop with what the
Okay.
brain can do,
okay,
right? Is it, but there's still a lot of customers, blah, 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 blah. And off of that, we sell this plugin bundle that does their referral marketing, that builds their personal brand website, and it does what we call notes to known, which is basically what we've been selling, the ability to take any notes that you have on a patient, right? So, you write your notes after your scribe writes your notes after a patient, anything without PHI, you can dump it in and it creates social posts and posts it for you. Okay. You with me so far?
sort of.
Where did I lose you?
The notes to,
Okay. It's a plugin bundle that does a bunch of marketing things for you. You with me on that?
Yeah.
Okay. The ideology behind it is you buy the bundle, but you need help installing it.
okay,
And so you schedule a success call, which helps you go through what you went through yesterday and get the thing installed.
Okay.
Okay. That success call actually acts as our quiz that
Okay.
you have.
yeah,
And so during it, we're asking you the questions and we're pre-qualifying you for where you belong and what your
in your ecosystem.
next step is.
Is your quiz, the True MD qualifier quiz, similar to the quiz I have?
Ours hasn't been created yet.
Okay.
And it's not it's a conversation.
Oh, of course, no, but same
Yeah. Same logical.
logic behind it. Yeah. Okay. Do you think that any of those doctors are going to qualify for True MD?
Until I do it, I can't tell you the answer to that question.
I think it's going to call people who are too far along, maybe. Maybe there'll be some outliers, but we'll see. My
Okay.
guess is
Also, too far along, like too far downstream.
because too far downstream, because what we're solving the problem upstream. And so Joe Albano's stoked because he's already solved the other two problems that we solved, right? So he's not a true MD candidate. Amon, no fucking idea that he needs this.
All of it.
He wouldn't know what to do with this thing. Because he doesn't even have a name of a business. He hasn't even made the decision. He's still on the fence whether he's going to have a regen business bolt on or not. That's where I come in. Yes, you should bolt it on. Here's how you do it. Oh, now you need all this shit. Once we enroll in a true MD, that's why the medical marketing roadmap is so important. But the medical marketing roadmap doesn't really work until you have this, right? So if you already have this and you already know that, they're too far along. So the medical marketing roadmap is great for people who don't need our shit, is my opinion. I think it's going to work for you well. I think it is going to it's gonna probably be a 10%, would be my guess. Of people who are like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Uh, who should partner with you is globally. He needs your shit more than anybody else. But he doesn't even know it exists, and I don't care.
He knows it exists.
Not like this.
No, it's.
Right. You're gonna blow him out of the water. Truly. Head and shoulders, right? So that client journey, I think, is a little bit. I think you're just gonna get people that don't need our services. You're gonna get them too far along. I think Colin, his funnel, like, this is ultrasound. This is why you need ultrasound. Is all good and fine, right? And then they're like, well, now what? And now I have the skill.
Mhm.
That's one of the hurdles, right? So there are 3 hurdles, but if you've already cleared 2, you're the next step, right? That's why you're here. That's why we've brought you in, because you're like, but how do you get patient acquisition? How do you get brand? How do you build authority? How do you how?
Mhm.
But that's once they're already in the system. You solve the problems they don't know
I
they
see the point you're making.
you solve the problems they don't know they have that we've created. But if they've already created this, you're the perfect next step. So all the people in Mavericks who are looking for the how, brilliant. Everybody wants this shit tomorrow. Everybody who's in there, Massey, Albano, Roddy, like anybody that was in Mavericks wants this shit tomorrow. Brilliant. They're gonna go bananas. You could price it at a very high price and it'd be fucking awesome. Because they already know they have a gap and they already have the basics. They've already been doing some marketing, maybe some paid marketing. They've been doing these things, but they're running their clinic and they're doing the thing. And maybe there's a upper tier of like the mastery tier, for ultrasound. I think I am entry level,
So
maybe. I think where the mastery tier for me comes is protocols. That JDI piece.
so I hear you.
Yeah,
I don't disagree with you.
you have an
And-
and.
I'm not willing to believe that there isn't an open window in this room. And so maybe that open window is one of Carissa before she added PRP. Maybe it is the functional meds. Maybe it is for us attracting those that in their current specialty need this, but they also need to add another service on.
I see that. Like,
Okay.
how do you, the functional med people.
And so that's where for me, I feel like there's possibility,
Mhm.
right? But we don't know. This is all.
No clue. It's not that it's wrong for you and wrong for your business. I think it's brilliant for your business, for the medical marketing roadmap, for what you do, for your web classes.
Right,
for
it just doesn't
it's not a full mesh
for
for TrueMD.
given the way you're looking at it right now. So I was gonna find a different way to look at it. I believe that there's an answer,
Most likely.
so we'll figure it out. While also looking at how it fits, because at the same time, if I do find an opening there with the functional meds, we have to answer the question, do we want to serve them?
The answer is not no.
But then we have to look at how that actually fits in place.
Right.
overall, et cetera, et
Well, it's
cetera. So,
then it's the pick your journey conversation. The
just
slippery
mean-
slope with that is there's multiple pathways to solve, and do you want to do that?
and that's the conversation that, and so that's my balance. All right, but we'll get to it. We'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Those are not things I'm concerned with.
No.
No, not at all.
What's that? There's a path to make more money and we have to decide if we want to or not? Huh, let me think. Hold on. Get back to you in a
That's
moment.
why we're all saying, it's not no,
Right. It's just,
this is an expansion
yeah.
on the next steps. This is, and this is where it works well. And there's that question of like, how much of my business goes direct into TrueMD versus how much of my business do I serve separately, right?
That's-
Same with Colin, how much of your
It is-
business
It is a dichotomy.
goes into
Yes.
MSKU only?
Mhm.
How much of your business goes into TrueMD? How much of your business is lockstep with Joint Vitality Institute certification program?
Mhm.
Which in in my thought process is that launching off, but maybe it's parallel,
I think it's parallel.
right? Like you don't have to finish TrueMD,
Mm.
you actually qualified it with like
Yeah.
a parallel path. It's earlier in the journey.
Yeah.
That introduction happens.
Yeah.
Because if I'm telling you, hey, you need to open your practice, and you're like, hey, I don't want to,
Mhm.
or I don't have the bandwidth to, be like, well, don't worry, because we can.
Mhm.
This is this business over here.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
The web we weave. It's
And
not a
so-
bad problem, for
Well,
sure.
and so this is part of why I want.
We can't
to-
leave it too far open-ended though, either.
Right, but this is part of why I want to create the Athena
Yeah,
for the
Yeah.
three of us and
Yeah.
figure out how the three of us get to using it together.
yeah,
So you can start putting all of this in,
Yeah.
and we can start synthesizing together.
right.
Because where we are right now of you
Mhm.
doing your thing in chat, Claude,
Yeah.
my doing my thing, and and that became really apparent with the agenda for the event,
Mhm.
Yeah,
right?
Right.
right.
And it was wasted time
Yeah,
that none of us needed to waste.
Right.
And if all of our brains were together, it probably would have
Would've
came out
been
with
done months
that,
ago.
and that would have been better,
Yeah.
yep. I know.
right? And so that's where I'm seeing that going. Okay, I just gotta figure out how to get y'all access to it in a manner that's not gonna scare the mess out of you.
That'd be great.
Because I have a way, but I think it's gonna stretch you just a little bit.
One of my friends I've met a long time ago. She's like, I just met her, but she was maybe having a cocktail or two, and we were like trying to figure out how to carpool back to the house or something. She's like, I'll go in the back. I'm bendy.
Oh, hey,
And I was like, I'm not sure you want
hey,
to
say that again.
announce that out loud to everybody.
Well, yeah,
So can I stretch? Yeah.
you had a moment like that this weekend too. We didn't call it out.
What did I say?
When you, on Friday, when you arrived and we were in the room and then Alex was there. He's like, hey, here, there she is. Hey, I came in through the back door.
Yes, that
Yeah.
was true. And especially for Alex, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Whatever. He was-
So
He was
in,
like,
Yeah,
in this,
he liked it a lot. Okay.
so you got a set of Claude Cowork plugins here, and there's an instruction file.
Okay.
Okay. My caveat here is this has just been created and it's never been tested by a human.
Okay.
So I have no idea what this is about to produce.
fantastic.
Okay. But it does a
What
bunch
do
of stuff, and we can talk more about it. We don't have time to go through
No, we don't.
all today. But especially for you and Colin, you're always welcome. I want you to test
The
this
shit
thing,
out of it.
right?
I mean,
I know.
I see it and I'm like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
is awesome.
So this is version 0.1.
And I am terrified because I can't even figure out how to download the app of WhatsApp on my computer. And it's happening. It's here now.
Yeah, I saw it.
And now, for the first time ever, please mark this event in your calendar. I can download something from the WhatsApp chat to my computer instead of me having to email it to me.
Hey,
Well,
good
welcome,
stuff.
welcome to 2015.
And then the question, so I put it on my drive. Have you seen my drive? Small disaster.
Small disaster.
Do you have a how-to document to clean
Okay.
up my drive?
There's a plugin for that.
There is.
There's a skill for that.
There's a skill. Drive skill. Oh yeah, I wrote it down.
Yeah. There's a
Drive
skill.
cleanup or
Yeah.
drive organization?
Yeah, I can send it to you. That's one of the beautiful things. Now that you're in the ecosystem, we can share skills.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not sure what that means, but
Mhm.
okay. For being as really pro AI, pro tech, I am a tech moron.
I know who you are.
And so it is a
You do remember all the stuff we went through with your camera. Okay.
yeah,
I know who you are.
yes.
I'm well aware of who you are.
You're welcome for giving you an opportunity all the time
To get better.
to understand
Yeah.
how far down people are starting at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I appreciate you.
You are welcome. How do you download this?
Um, okay.
Okay, so I have MMR Cowork plugins on my drive.
Yeah.
Then,
So, okay. Let me just do this real quick. We have the instruction files. Okay.
the authority suite, instruction
Yeah.
file, and then all the zits. Right?
And so
Open the instruction file.
you can open the instruction file and read the instruction file, which it should walk you through. I did the instruction file while you and Colin were talking about Florida, so I haven't read it.
Okay.
But
There's nothing on it. But okay, cool.
no, keep scrolling.
Okay.
It's multiple pages. It's
Okay. It's a
um
little wonky.
yeah,
I'll forgive you for
yeah.
wonkiness.
Again, it's
Okay. I'll read this.
okay. But in short, you're gonna download each one of the plugins, each one of those files. Okay. And then inside of Cowork, you're gonna click on customize. And you see the little plus sign here next to personal plugins.
So I'm in Cowork
Mhm.
and then I click customize,
Yes,
right?
yes. And you click the little plus sign next to personal plugins.
Okay.
Then you choose create plugin,
Okay.
upload plugin. And then you find each one of the, you got to do it for each one of the files. And you just,
Find and choose
right, it'll take you here.
from the drive.
Yeah. You click browse, find the file, upload, you're done. You can just do that. I think it's 4 times
Okay.
for each plugin.
Okay.
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 And you have all the plugins.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. We'll go through
Let's
this.
test this.
Yeah.
So you told me how. I'm gonna just make sure that this
Matters.
works.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. A couple things just for the archival memory for us is one, we've got to talk about the length of the event for the next one.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll get to that. Location obviously needs to be discussed as we look at Florida, if that's a possibility.
yeah,
Along with length of the event, I do agree with y'all that ultrasound needs to be a half a day or pretty darn close to
Yeah,
it.
just half a day
Okay,
Yeah.
and just go
after
because
lunch on day 2.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it just.
drags.
It's gonna go.
But it isn't so much as it drags as it's needed.
Yeah.
No, it's
both.
needed and it sparks a lot of good
Both.
time
Well,
to.
it's brilliant
Yeah.
because they're like, shit, this is hard. I need to do this a lot.
Yeah,
How do I make this happen?
yeah, exactly.
And so I think ultrasound is great. We figure out that as a half a day. Then what did we call our breakfast concept?
Luxury.
The luxury
morning.
breakfast, luxury morning, right?
It's day 2.
Adding in the luxury morning. And so that makes day 2 a really interesting day then. If when we get to talking about that, if we do ultrasound as the second half, luxury morning is like an hour and a half of programming, lunch, ultrasound.
I think it's good though.
No, I think it's great. I think it's from a framing perspective.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Okay. And the one thing that we missed, which worked out really well in our favor, chaos stacks.
Yeah, I might have forgotten about that.
And it really does help them see. Because
It's powerful.
we don't think about it.
No.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. All right. What must be kept? What did we do well that must be kept moving forward?
As you know, I love that perfect day.
Yes, the perfect day, for sure.
Index case.
Index case I like.
It's really about what are we omitting? We're gonna keep,
Yes, we'll get to that.
Okay,
We'll get to that. We're doing the good first.
okay.
Okay. On that, one of the things that I love that ended up happening was the weaving of the term index case through everything. It was a complete audible on my part to
Yeah,
coin the index case of your perfect referring,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
But that terminology set,
Well, it helps them also reinforce the focus on being obsessed with their customer
yes,
the whole time,
yes,
right? So you're reframing the language, reframing the psychology in a way that they've never thought about before. And so it's themed all the way throughout.
yes,
So every conversation is going to be shaped by alignment with my ideal patient.
yes. Or when it isn't your patient,
We didn't do that well at this time.
the ideal patient.
It could have been better. Yeah.
I think we did it better, or I think I did it better last time.
Hold on, we'll get to what we
That was
did to do
when
better.
we let you run.
Let's stay with
What did we do good this time?
good.
Ultrasound, of course.
The ultrasound went well. This isn't quantifiable, but I thought we read the room really well.
Yes.
We had understanding of where people were and moved them along really, really well. Right?
The advantage of the smaller number really. helps with that.
Right?
But yes,
I also, and you and I talked a little bit about this before Ariana got here, the reality that it's now been almost a year and a half. The three of us are a lot more comfortable together and a lot more understanding of how to play together. Right? So to that point, I left the last one feeling like we didn't establish authority for you and I well enough in the room. And this time, I don't think anyone left feeling that way.
I'd agree.
That had a lot to do with the schedule as well, and the way that was laid out. Right, that really helps.
I tried to make it equal.
Well-
And play to our strengths.
And that's it. It isn't about equality. It is just about the ability to showcase where you're great in, because even if it's not equal, what they end up feeling is the truth of you,
Yeah,
right? If you make it equal and then people are out of place, then
right.
it's
yeah.
awkward.
Did we like the failed exits?
I think we can take them if we're going then.
Say, what did you say?
Failed exits.
No, but what did you say about it?
I said, I think we can take that out.
So
I'm going ahead, like
you're being Ariana.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm just trying to like, yes, I'm being me, because I can't think about it.
compartmentalize.
Yeah, good and bad. I'm just thinking, like, I can't remember what the hell we did. So I'm just looking at like, what did we do?
Yes,
We
but
go
it's
down
also
the-
so easy to go down the negative path that I
Can we
want
look
to
at the workbook.
I'm just
Doing-
looking at the
the schedule.
Sure.
the schedule. Our
I want us to be able to
schedule.
appreciate what we did do
Yeah.
because we can.
So yes, I love the perfect day. I love the cage. I loved that ultrasound. And what we forgot to do, but can be easily fixed, is why the $5,000 scan. Why do we name that, right? That index case, we did really well.
So $5,000 can, index case, chaos tax.
Yeah,
Those are IP that we have to make sure is weaved in
Yeah.
throughout.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What else did we do well? Honestly, one of the things that we did really well was we ended on time. We were never actually late in anything.
Correct. We didn't drag on and on and on
No.
and on.
We didn't.
I think we did a really good job of editing audibles, making decisions on the fly about flow, reading the room. I think that we did really well.
In the
And-
Mhm.
We delivered what we said we were going to deliver.
We did.
That makes me really, really, really happy. Because that's the thing that I was really worried about.
Yes,
And we did it.
we did. We did a very good job connecting with everyone in the room.
Yeah.
I think all three of us had the opportunity and connected meaningfully with every human in the room.
Mhm.
We didn't use them, but our dossiers are really good.
Well, that's why we didn't use it. So we just had to look at it once or twice.
Yeah.
Some of us didn't look at them. Some of us might have needed to look at those a little bit more. Or
Well, you built the workbook.
or at all.
I think that's a system that as we grow will become very, very
Important.
useful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think we did a good job with the workbook.
No, the workbook was great. The workbook was great.
Doctors want workbooks. Yeah. They want them right and do and be like, what page, what page are we on? I might be missing something, you know? But it was a really great way to capture
Moments.
what
Yeah.
we wanted them to
Yes.
take away from that.
Brought them,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And one of the interesting things that I noted was at times where they are too chatty and too squirrely, the workbook brings it all back together.
Page 57, please.
And all of a sudden, they went into school.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
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 Multiply that by 3 or 4, it'll be the same.
And but for us in controlling the audience,
It's an efficient.
Yeah.
without telling them, shut the hell up.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
We don't need to be talking about that right now.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely use it. I was like, come back to page, turn your page this.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very, very efficient.
Oh.
Okay. What do we need to cull? What didn't go well? I don't, I'm going to not disagree with you about the whatever it was that you asked about just now. That session that Colin and I did,
Failed exit.
yeah, see, I couldn't even remember what it was called. And I didn't remember doing it.
It was a little redundant because I think some of that is gonna come up just organically anyways.
I think
It's
it
part of
would
your-
actually be better before or like as a and I actually like where it is, but I think it has to be because it's actually really surprising, and I think it has to be more of a. I liked how you did it, but I think that piece of knowledge that we came up with on the last, like, who has a second job? Everybody?
Didn't come out at all this time.
It didn't, but everyone has one.
Yes.
But we didn't do a good job at like culling that. And then that was what that was designed to do,
And it didn't.
and it didn't do a good job.
No,
But that's because it wasn't like it was designed on the fly, right?
Okay. So
But
we'll,
like the function of it, I think it's a really important tidbit to bring into the conversation that everyone's trying already to get out, but it hasn't worked out.
and you're right, because at least in my head, I wasn't thinking of going that way with it at all,
Yeah,
which obviously affects the way we handled it on stage.
right. But that's how I think functions best is to call out the fact
Okay.
that everybody's always trying
Mhm.
to get out. It hasn't worked yet. And this is the next best thing is to design your life, design your practice, stay in your lane. Don't go day trading. Don't go,
it came up enough just naturally through the weekend.
it did. It did.
But we can, I'm saying there's a way to corral it without
I
having to
think
force it.
rather corral it and say that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Right.
Rather
exactly.
than people going,
Yes.
oh, what? I can trade crypto and I can do real estate and that works really well.
You know who kills me with that? Is Kiok. Because he ranted multiple times about these other docs. He's creating a freaking legal business.
He's an uncorrallable human,
But it was like,
you know.
it's not even medical legal. Like legal.
No, it is medical legal.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, no. Either way,
I didn't,
uh,
yeah, but yeah.
it was funny. All right, I've got 15 minutes, y'all.
Okay.
Wanna
go?
What else did not go well? What else do we need to?
I think I liked the audible where we on the third day we kind of just comboed
Those two sessions?
the economics and your first 100K need to be the more of the how. Like, listen, here's how it could happen, right? Because they're like, okay, all right, like I can see that. Okay, I can get that, but how?
Yeah.
And it connects the actual numbers.
Yeah.
The mathing and how it's so simple.
Yeah. On that, the sales pitch did not value stock enough.
No, I think we did a shitty job on our sales pitch. It worked anyways, but I think it was people already sold beforehand.
Mhm.
The pitch did not do as much as it should have.
So
That fastest path to success sucks. It needs to be redone as a better pitch. But it's recorded
yeah.
And
And
so
it will
we
be
can-
analyzed.
and we can analyze and then we can actually make it better.
Yes.
But I think where it sits is also not good. Right? So comboing the practice economics and the first 100K and then the pitch and then build your blueprint, but the blueprint has to come before the pitch, right? So
Mhm.
it's practice economics, blueprint, pitch, lunch, and then what? Flop around.
Co-work session.
Co-work session, 90-day lunch plan, personalized one-on-ones for those, I don't know. I'm not sure what goes there. But you want to engineer it so people will stay. And the co-work session would be great. What other high value that people look at and say, oh shit, I gotta change my diet. I don't see this.
The question is more, what else is high value that does not affect their decision to buy?
Right.
Don't have to solve it now,
No.
but that's the question for what comes after lunch. And again, we'll be working with a different schedule next time, so we'll,
Maybe like a economics calculator. Like okay, I'm doing this. I've already made the decision. I'm gonna work with y'all. Like, how does this actually look?
An interactive tool that they plug in their index case to, designed around their perfect day and week.
So plan out Monday, basically.
we have some ideas.
Yeah. That would be great.
Because if any, yeah, it won't affect their decision to buy. It'll augment their decision to buy if they're on the fence. Oh shit, if I just make this small change rather than you having to talk to somebody about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to propose. We have at least two between now and then, and let's work with Claude, come up with some ideas of what we can do after the pitch, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we're going to do more. We're going to do at least two more 2-day virtual events, regular VIP,
Yeah.
right? And let's use the VIP session to test what people are willing to pay for to come to a second day.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the thing that we put after lunch.
Okay. Like that. I had an idea and now it's gone.
The answer was yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
So the question was, the people who buy are invited to a cocktail hour, dinner hour, something like that. But it's Sunday, which means that everyone's like jetting out.
Not on Sunday.
That
I don't even want to do that on Sunday.
No, it's too much.
and I'm trying to think back because it failed every time the locally did it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think
That
back
idea?
why.
What?
That idea of doing you bought, here's your special.
Dinner celebration.
Yeah.
Because everyone has the same thing. I'm like, oh, I'm flying out. I gotta go. I wasn't planning on purchasing anything I purchased, but it's not.
Well, there's this massive
Day.
adrenaline dump. Everybody has it. We had
Yeah.
it yesterday. You saw it in everybody. Like,
Yeah.
it's just psychology and physiology.
Okay.
So for those of them who purchase, is there something of value they go home? Or a wow, like a wow box kind of situation. And maybe it's not a wow box that they go home with, but it's sent.
Here's an idea. Okay, so I'm a member of Flight Club and love Flight Club. It's my favorite mastermind of all time.
Okay.
And one of the things that Glenn does is when you join Flight Club, and I get to do it this weekend too, which is be fun. because I'm renewing this weekend, is you go on stage and you say, you know, why you join, why, or what, in my case, why are you staying longer and what it means to you and so on and so forth. But your very first time, he does this big ceremonial thing because apparently, I don't even know if it's true, he is a lord in England. I don't know if it's true or not.
Could be
Okay. But
plausible.
it's plausible. He has this massive sword, and you take a knee, and he says,
Get it in one team.
I, Lord Glenn Ledwell of wherever in England, do welcome you into the secret society of Flight Club. Rise and be recognized. And there's this whole freaking celebration,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Likewise, if people join between sessions, we start there.
Okay.
So maybe you don't have a box for them, but maybe we have a box for people who did join since the last session, who are in the room. And we present that in part of our opening of welcome to the family.
Yeah.
And so we are now future pacing.
Everybody who is there for the first time, like, what the fuck is this? Like Spencer, like, welcome, Sir Spencer.
Yes.
Imagine that.
We don't need that for orthopedic surgeons.
Yeah.
Ego's big enough, right? But maybe we think of something along that lines of
A brand new computer.
we're yes, we're
Just kidding.
officially welcoming you in, and this is
Yeah. You know, same thing with strategic coach, right? When you join, you get the books and you get the things and you get all the great stuff, right? We already do that for our people. So when they pay, they get a box.
I mean, you're Bob people.
Mhm.
So that is something we can consider.
Okay.
Um,
Good news is we don't have to figure out until a little bit later.
yes, yes.
But I do want to like start thinking about how do we recognize, how does it make it meaningful? And I'd like the future pacing to like be part of the club.
Yes, because you get jealous.
Yeah.
So that's one side. Here's the other side of that. As the marketer in the room, I'm very interested in. I absolutely hate the fact, I understand this is who you guys are as doctors, that you pay $5,000 and you show up to an event, and then when the pitch happens, there's there's more feeling. Now, I think we did a really, really great job of dispelling that of when you work with them, he kept saying that, and working with them.
We gave examples of people in the room.
And so I think we did a really, really great job of that.
And that's what I was terrified of.
And we still had to sit and have the conversation of who's in, and we're tracking that. Now, for someone like a Capri who none of us knew, for someone like Carissa, that's going to be the case. But also want to figure out how we get to the place where over 50% of the room, we already know where they are before they walk through the door.
Yeah. And I think part of it is that they're paying to be here. I think that's already the signal.
It is a great signal, but they also don't know what's next. They don't know that it's the
It's not
60K.
next, yeah.
They don't, they're still, and so it's how do we pre-frame them better with the understanding of what.
You are gonna get a pitch, and you're not a pitch, but you're gonna get an opportunity to work with us.
But not even just that, but that it isn't a surprise that it's 65. The moment of that number being said and the number of people that pulled out calculators and was trying to do math, and
I know.
how do we eliminate that?
Yeah.
How do you know that it is? And then you come in and maybe we advertise this damn thing at 75K, and you come in and we right? And so and so again, something really good that Glenn does, right? So for Glenn, in order to get to Flight Club, no one gets to Flight Club without going through Glenn.
Yeah,
You have to have a conversation with him, which is usually an hour and a half,
yeah,
in which he goes through and he tells you all about it, and he tells you how much it costs, and he tells you, well, I want you to understand, you're coming, and when you come, my expectation is you're going to join unless you say you don't like us. So you cannot make the excuse.
that similar thing. Like when you go, okay, I wanna do this, like, okay, this is this, there's also this, there's also this. We expect that you, and oh, you may not qualify, blah, 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 and but you're like, no, I want to pay the thing.
And so how do we get there beforehand
Yeah.
so that we know?
I think there's one person that does a reasonable job in the medical space. And I am absolutely interested in emulating her. And that's Dr. Una. I think she does it well. EntreMD and the EntreMD Business School. I think she does well. Because you know that she has products for sale. And you actually like, well, I kind of want that. And so I think a lower ticket item where there's already in our ecosystem may do that for us. Because she has a low ticket item. I purchased it. I'm like, okay, let's do this. And because I wanted to be in her ecosystem, right? Not only because I like her content, but because I want to see exactly how the nuts and bolts works. She had a virtual live event last weekend or 2 weekends ago. She has a podcast. She has 2 or 3 tiers. And if I went and looked at it, I could probably figure out how much it is, right? I'm not, and I probably should, but ultimately, I know she's selling things and I don't care. And I'm curious and interested. So it's not a surprise if I go to her event that I'm going to get pitched to. I'm actually, thank God you told me everything that's in there because can I just sign up or maybe not sign up, right? Just like when I told Colin about, I got pitched to at this airport from the Clear people.
Mhm.
And I was so relieved that they came and found me because I've been like meaning to sign up for Clear. I have Amex and it's like covered, and I'm like just wasting that opportunity. And there's like TSA pre-check, nobody in Clear. I'm like, no, hey, how much do you travel? Do you want Clear? And I'm like, actually, I do. Thank God you're here. Thank God you pitched me. Right? And it was so great. I was like, oh,
My
this is
experience
amazing.
was the exact opposite. It was the one time when I actually needed them.
Yeah,
I searched
for the Clear people.
and could not find them. And it was annoying.
Wrong airport, clearly.
Dallas,
Clear.
DFW.
Yeah.
So freaking annoying.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I was also like, that's where you're like, the pitch where you're like, actually, I just need
Yeah,
that.
they got me at Phoenix.
Well, you know why they finally got me? And I actually paid for it.
Yeah.
I actually freaking paid for it because TSA PreCheck just disappeared. Like it just went away.
It's part of the shutdown. What do you mean?
No, I don't know. It just like on no airline do I have TSA PreCheck. It just went away.
Oh, you're on the do not fly list.
Yeah,
No,
right.
because
Since you've been international.
when you call TSA, right, and all the providers, they're like, everything's great with your account. When you go to Clear or anywhere else, everything's great with your account. When you go to the airline, everything's great with your account. So why the hell don't I have it?
It's not showing up on your.
It doesn't show up on the tickets. And so the
your
airline
boarding
says
boarding pass?
it's on the boarding pass. The airline says, well, it's TSA PreCheck's problem.
Yeah.
So you go to them. They say, no, it's the third party company that we
They're not gonna-
outsource you to. So you go to them. They say, no, it's not us, it's the airline. So
They're not gonna tell you when you're on a list though. They'll fuck with you like that. When I tried to get on TSA, with my history, initially I got denied. And I had to wait. I had to go through multiple channels. They wouldn't tell me.
So I've had TSA PreCheck for 3 years.
But when you move to Malaysia,
It
that's
just-
blacklisted.
Disappeared. And then I get back here this time, and so now I've bought Clear so that I have both options, right? And then my first time back into the country, TSA PreCheck shows back up. And I'm like, seriously? And so then I'm in, so from DC to Dallas, I had TSA pre-check. I get to Dallas, it's gone again.
That's frustrating.
Well, yeah, I think what's that word? Don't attribute to malice, but it's usually like incompetency or something like that. It's probably more along those lines, but frustrating nonetheless.
Yes, so
Okay.
we'll see.
So we got 2 5K deposits, both sent their invoice to pay their rest. They both said they pay it in the next 48 hours. Not sure what automation or how it's set up, so didn't tag or touch that. I'll notify him of the purchases so they get their ID guys.
Okay.
48 hours need to get enforced, and then the communication has been really good with our team, and when somebody signs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, our people are great together, by the way.
Mohammed made that like
Yeah.
connector thingy.
It's really good. Yeah,
Our people are like,
yeah.
Mhm.
I think they probably
Boom,
want to get
boom.
rid of us.
Good.
Like,
It's 11:03.
yes.
You have a transport?
Yeah.